Right, hi lads and lassies, Dynamite Dave here. This is a little bit of an announcement, a little bit of information on what's coming up in the next month or so, 2 months. I'm really excited. I've actually got out the other side of this. I think I've had a bit of long COVID, even though, really strange, I've never actually tested positive for COVID, but just the only way that I can explain it is I've had very similar symptoms to long COVID. It's been 2 months now and I'm just starting to feel like I'm coming out the other side of it. It was one of them. Felt like man flu to start off with. Went away, come back, went away, come back even worse. Ended up on antibiotics for a really heavy chest infection. Got over that. Went away for a few days, maybe a week. Come back again. So it's just been one thing after another, an absolute nightmare. Obviously, I haven't been able to put any content on. I've got to apologise profusely for not having a Christmas special. I always have one of them and I just was absolutely just not able to do it. I had no energy, no enthusiasm. I was just ill all the time, coughing and spluttering. Couldn't get through a sentence without coughing my head off. So here we are. Right, so down to the nitty gritty. Number one, there is going to be a draw. So we're going to have the Christmas draw late and we're going to have a little bit of a special. Be a little bit of a chuck and a chat. If I can, I'd love to be able to do it live. I'm going to look into that and see if I've got enough time to do that live. If not, what I'll do is I'll shoot it as normal, put it together. The draw will be live. There's only going to be one prize because obviously I've not promoted it, so there hasn't been the revenue that normally comes in to produce the prizes. So it's going to be one big prize. So it's going to be a top line dartboard. So I've got a few dartboards in stock, so what it'll be is it'll be a top line dartboard. I've got a few different ones in stock. We'll decide what that's going to be nearer towards the date. It's going to be a top line 60, 70, 80 quid set of darts, and I'm going to put a goodie bag in as well. So there's going to be, hopefully there might be a darts case in there and a few other bits. It'll definitely be worth winning anyway. How you get to win that? Dead simple. If you buy anything off me off eBay, if you get in touch with me and buy anything merchandise off me direct, if you donate to the channel, if you write me a nice review and what have you and put it on Twitter and share it and do all them sort of things, you know, the usual stuff that everybody does. But unlike some of the big boys like Target and what have you, I'm not just giving a set of darts away. It's going to be virtually a full setup. If I get a good enough response, you guys know how this works. If I get a good enough response to this, it'll be a dartboard, 2 sets of darts, a goodie bag. I might put a second and third prize in. It all depends on what comes in between now and the 20th. So it'll be the midnight on the 20th, right? That'll be like the closing date for it, and everybody from January will all be included in that. And it doesn't matter which way any money comes in. So if it's coaching, if it's merchandise, if it's buying stuff off me off eBay, whatever way you get any revenue into me, that will determine how much goes into the actual draw itself for you. So if you've been here for coaching and you've had a couple of hours and what have you and you've spent X amount of pounds, that's how many slips you will have in the draw. If you bought a £35 set of darts off me, you'll have 35 slips in the draw, and that's how it works. There is a free way of entering it. What you do is you put something good about the channel, something good about me on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, anything like that. Copy me in on it so I can see it, so I know that you've done it. Share it as far and wide as you can, and so you might get 10 slips, You might get 20 slips, you might get 5 slips. It all depends on how in depth you go for the review, or how in depth you do your letter. Right, so that's the draw, and it'll be on the 21st. It'll probably be somewhere 7-8 o'clock at night. So I'll make sure that there's an opportunity for all the lads over in America and Canada and what have you. It'll be dinner time for them, but at least they'll be able to watch it. Number two, we haven't been making any videos recently, so over the next week or so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some reviews. I'll hopefully get some decent content out. Might do a couple of practice sessions. I'll get whatever I can out for you, because I know a lot of you have missed not having the Dynamite Dave videos coming out. There has been a few where I felt fit enough to edit some of the old videos. I've put them back on and they've done rather well. I think I'm very impressed with the way that they've done. Number 3 is the UK Open. Don't forget, first week in March is the UK Open. Dynamite Dave is confirmed, so I'm definitely going to the UK Open. I'll see all my fans there that I've seen over the last few years. There's quite a lot of us go regular. If you want to join in, you want to have some fun, if you want to get some free coaching, if you want to have a pint and a leg of darts with Dynamite Dave, if you're going to the UK Open, come and find me. As you walk into the main arena, on the right hand side, if you walk down the path on the right hand side, keep your eye out on the right hand side or the left hand side. I'm usually somewhere down there. If not, I'm always wandering about the venue, so I'll be over in Reds and all the other places. I'm usually in the sports bar, knocking about outside, and I'm hoping that the PDC this year will give me permission to do a few interviews, so I might even have a microphone with me and have a bit of a chat with you. Right, so I'm looking forward to that. That's the end of this little video. Right, thanks very much for watching, lads and lasses. This has just been a short one, a little bit of an announcement. Tell you where we're going in the next month or so, couple of months. To tell you where we're going in the next couple of months or so. So we're back in, we're fighting fit, and we're at it again. So don't forget, lads and lasses, you'll only ever get out of this game what you're prepared to put in. And always, 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 toe to the hockey!